Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to watching some of my videos. Hopefully I don't bore you on this one. Shooting down 460, heading towards Liberty University. You've seen this road a bunch of times. What am I at? About 70 miles an hour right here, shooting over the bridge. Definitely bounces a little bit with that front suspension, but it handles it well. As you see, I'm at 67, one-handed, no problem. I mean, it just stays straight, nice and smooth. So if you ever wonder about high speed, how it handles, there you go. You can do 70 miles an hour one-handed. It's like driving a car pretty much. You just got to watch some of the road. It may want to wander a little bit, but you'll get used to it. It's nothing to be really nervous about. But everybody asks, how's it handle? Well, there's 70 right there. Little bit, yeah, a little bit back and forth. Not bad. So I'm trying to favor over to the right because it's really bump in the middle. So I'm getting over this way, and then that way you don't feel it wander around. But the handle's great. If anybody had a question how it handles at high speed, there you go. And like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not some big four-wheeler racer or anything like that I'm used to these. They just handle real well. Everybody asks me, or tells me, well, it's not a real motorcycle and this and that, when I call it my bike. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, it's much better. So that always makes them real mad. And of course, the first thing out of their mouth is, well, we'll race and we'll see which one. I'm like, I'm not talking about racing. I'm talking about all around agility, stability, reliability, as in with the traction control and ride control and all that other stuff, in all weather conditions. Just you go to do a big list, it's better. I mean, I've had motorcycles. I have a motorcycle. This thing is 100% better if you're going to ride it in all situations and commute with it and everything like that. If you're looking for something to go up through the windy roads of the mountains and you only do it with your buddies on the weekends, no, this isn't it. I mean, buy a street bike and do that. One of the little racers, cafe racers or something, there's 1,000 of them out there that are just absolutely awesome. And I'm not putting them down one bit. They are so much fun, it's ridiculous. When I was younger, I wasn't even pushing it to its limit. I mean, nowhere near. I didn't have the ability nor the confidence in it. My friends, they were nuts because, oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's one of the off-spray, I think it's called, helicopters. I think it's a Navy, where the engines will actually rotate upwards and it can land like a helicopter. They do touch and goes up here at the airport every once in a while. We'll get C-130s come in here. We'll see some fighter jets once in a while come in. They do touch and goes and then head back out to Virginia Beach. By car, it's like 4 hours. By plane, especially in one of them, I bet you it's, half hour. But I don't know if you could see it. I was trying to point to it. Your RPMs. It revs high. This thing revs high. 65, 70 miles an hour, you're at 6,000 RPM. So I wasn't going to tell you, but I didn't know if you could see it with the camera. I keep forgetting that, the camera view on a GoPro is not that clear and you can't zoom it in. But other than that, but yeah, so I get a lot of people that tell me, oh, it ain't a bike. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right, it's better. So that's always a good way to start a good argument or conversation, when they tell you it's not a bike. And just tell them, yeah, you're right, it's better than a bike for what you use it for. Other than that, I got to run up here. And to the one person, I forget who it was, that was like, why am I doing that to a bike, putting sheets in it? It's just convenient. I got to stop up here and get gas. I got like 2 or 3 bars. I'm averaging probably 250, 275 miles to a tank of gas, and I do that once a week. So This is the beginning of the week, and this will last me all this week and through the weekend. Beginning of next week, I will have to put some more gas in it. But I think that's pretty good for $10 or $11 worth of gas to go 250 miles. Can't beat it. You know, I was doing the same thing on my Tahoe, about 275 miles in a week, and it would run me, oh, I don't know, 30 bucks, 35 bucks. So you can't beat it. Plus, this is so much more fun to ride. I like being out and open and free. That's why I rode the bicycle all the time. I just like I don't like being closed in like that with all the glass and metal in a car. It's just boring. Everybody does that. That is boring. Boring to me. I'm not the typical follow the leader style. But, and that's the one thing that is, and that's why I'm going off on little things with my videos, because I lose things to talk about with the Ryker. I just try to share the Ryker experience and the riding with you as I experience it every day, being that I use it every day. But yeah, that's why I'm struggling kind of with my job. I changed it in January, right at the beginning of January, January 7th. And it's the typical go to work, see the same 5 people, and deal with crap. So I'm struggling with that. Let me swing in here. My other job was great, traveling all over the country, gone for 3 or 4 days, come home for a week, go back out for 3 or 4 days. Different on every job. So that was more my style. I like the change of pace, don't like sitting still. So, alright, got to get some gas here. Let me hop off here and put some gas in this thing. Gotta get my wallet out. Hold on a second. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, that was quick. I don't want to bore you too much with the gas. Just got to be careful. Make sure you drip the end of the nozzle out first. That's a nice guy there. Drip the nozzle out first before you bring it over your bike. But if you have a motorcycle or anything like that before you realize it, just shake it out a little bit before you tip it over. Now I got to run up here to the food line, which is up here on my left. Got to pick up some more groceries for dinner. My daughter's coming over with my granddaughter, and we're going to have dinner together. So that'll be nice. Beautiful weather. It is like 85 degrees, 88 degrees. This is gorgeous. I'm not sure how much more this week I will be able to record, being that I will move over to my smaller little skull cap, and I'm not sure if I'm even going videotape, because it's going to be nothing, just to music if I can, because of the wind noise. I have no way to hide the mic or muffle it or anything like that. I mean, there's not much I could do for you there. So we will see what I go to do. I'm not sure. Okay, this traffic is getting on my nerves, but this is typical. It's, I don't know, what is it, 5 something, a little after 5. I was running late today, had some issues at work, talking about work, but yeah, so it's, you gotta, I don't know, you gotta trade it. It's, you deal with politics and crap for money. So I guess your paycheck is what you're willing to accept to work, is how much it costs to buy your dreams. That's the best way I can explain work to people. They say, you know, one man's salary is the cost of your dreams in doing what you love. Unless you do what you love, you know, like when I did the video, it's awesome. and I didn't work a day in my life. That was awesome. Now going to work, it's unreal. Everybody deals with it though, right? That's the way it goes. Luckily they pay very well, so it makes it worthwhile. Here's the food line. Let me swing in here. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Hopefully you enjoyed the little bit on how does it handle at high speed. You saw it. I mean, no shaking the handlebar, 70 miles an hour shooting down the freeway. So you can't get any better than that. Let me go. Okay, this guy's pulling through. I'm going to pull right here and wait for him to pull out, and then I'll pull straight through. Yeah, this thing will just scoot in, see? All right, everybody have a great day. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.